Great, it's back. Let's go. Hopefully I'll stay this way. Ooh, that stuff stinks. Yay, we're working. I'm just remember to like the stream. Yeah. Glad you're back, Bevel. I've stepped to the side because the smoke and ash and such coming out of the forge at the moment and burning off paint off the springs stinks to high heaven. And so I'm just gonna leave it. Or I'm just gonna try to burn it off quick. So I'm staying off to the side. That was a monster horse fly. Alright, let's see if this is better. I can't tell if that's a carpenter bee or a horsefly or what. There we go, now we got some metal squishing ability. Grab you. I realized how big of a mistake I decided to make. Wow, that was a mistake. I thought it'd be far easier to draw down this piece, which is probably 1.5 by 2.5 by quarter-ish, 5160. That was a mistake. Anyway. Hold on, I gotta back up. Great, it's back. I'm back. Make your way back. And then I'm gonna take my phone in the garage and start working. Lazy today. To fight the dice. That thing was like that big. It was a solid 1.5, 2 inches. I did how often phrase. If you get it hotter, it'll actually move. Comes back in my head when forging from local artist blacksmith 6. Now it's your age. So the chat blocks out your work. Your Anvil facing the middle of the screen. Trying to draw out 5160. When I pulled it out, it was probably bright orange. Not orange. That's probably my mistake because it wasn't quite hot enough. But I lost it in the coals. Is that better for y'all? Now that I can't see the chat. Okay, I'll just sit here like this to read the chat then. Hello guys, when I was your age. Well, it was when I was my age. So the chat blocks we're get haha, turned up 5160 gotta get hotter. It's the little guys. There's the little guys, me and Valhalla. There's big-ish guys, Bevel, Joe, and there's Ducky the Giant. You're up to 11! Now, it's not that bad. I have, what is that? 4 inches of center of mass. And it's 11 inches. And it's cast iron, which means it's like, here, 1 pound ball peen. Hold on a second. Sit your butt down so I can squash you, please. £1 ball peen. So there's minimal rebound at 2.5K. That's big enough when it's 19. I would agree with that, John. I agree. This is an anvil-shaped object. I had someone on one of my first shorts, actually no, it was my first short, was about the anvil. It's really just me tapping it. I made a video to show my buddies the anvil stand. Some of my friends were wondering about it, so I made a video to show them. I went, you know what? I have YouTube on my phone now. I'm gonna post a video of this. And I posted it and it got 7,000 views in like a day. And I went, holy Nelly, this is awesome. Someone recommended to me, I hard face it. Catches, I didn't know this at the time, you can actually weld cast iron if you heat it up hot enough. So I've thought about grinding it down and heating it up and hard facing it. But this thing cost me like 42 bucks 2.5 years ago off Walmart.com. So I think I'm just gonna like save up. I'm gonna try to get a Kenko 110 pound anvil and stick it on this thing because I feel like that would work. I'm also at some point gonna pull the stand out of the ground because I got sunk 6 or 8 inches in. So I'm gonna pull it out at some point and probably put angle around it. I'm hoping to get concrete floor at some point as well. That is copper. That's copper? Is this copper? It's copper. Ooh. More copper. Go. Here we go again, new guys. This is Jonathan Duck. Okay, great. We're back at it. You are still here, right? I just want to make sure that my notifications don't freeze up the stream. Anyway, we are going to get back to working. Anybody have any recommendations for a fun project to make out a 1/4 inch? Sweet, you're good. You have 120. I'm sitting at 270. I was at 270 this morning. I don't know what I'm currently at, but that's what I was at this morning. Now then, where did my cutoff hardy go? I don't know. We're gonna use a chisel. We're gonna go 6, 12-ish. No, that's a lot. We can go about there. Nope, we're gonna have to bend it like that. This is just 1/4 inch mild. Probably, yeah, about 8 inches of 1/4 inch mild. Yo, square brain. I know what he's making. To be honest, I don't know what I'm making. This is about 8 inches of 1/4 inch. I'm gonna try to do a forge welded hook because they're cool. Or I might just do forge welding. I might just forge weld a bunch of stuff, kind of like this conglomeration. Which honestly, now that I'm looking at it, would be pretty sick to just twist. But, don't know. I think it's gonna involve forge welds today. And then, actually I'll probably do a forge welded hook. That sounds like fun. And I've also got several little knife blanks in the works. Ooh, I need to measure this. Find the approximate center. What we got going on here? I just posted more little. That's the best project on your. I don't know what it'll be. 24-hour forging stream? Yeah, no. Alright, maybe I'll do that. I want to do a 24-hour knife challenge. Actually, now that I'm in on this YouTuber knife blacksmithers group chat, maybe we'll do something like that. Well, I'll do a collab and we'll do a 24-hour buoy or something. Kind of like how there's a 24-hour knife challenge or a dagger challenge. Maybe we'll do something like that, but with a buoy. This is gonna be a small one, but it'll look cool. I changed all my machinist classmates. Let's go to a drunk machine off. I'm sure I could meet everyone. I do not know what language that is. Unfortunately, I don't believe I speak it. It's dinner time for me. See ya. Oh, yo, that would be sick. We should do a 24-hour knife maker challenge. Winner gets bragging rights. That would be awesome. Winner gets bragging rights, or winner gets the baby tongs. I'm not actually putting these up, but maybe I'll make a pair of baby tongs. I probably won't do anything like that anytime soon because I'm full time. So the next week. Get that. Anyway, definitely could do 24-hour forging. I just don't want me to, but I got just like these, velvet short, absolutely tiny. It's like 12-inch overall. I designed them to hold horseshoe nails. Impressive. Rebar too? Rebar? Held together with a dinged over nail. I second that. I agree wholeheartedly, John. I think they make a horseshoe nail hook. Let's see how fast I can make one of these. I bet you I can get this in 2 heats. There you go, mix the head. Come on. Oh, this is ugly. This thing is so squiggled. That's not even funny. Just a smidgen of heat. Time to do a curl. My giant pliers. It ain't the prettiest one, but it's one. Actually, here's the catch though. I could have a ton of caffeine here in South Carolina, but I can't exactly have Coke. Unless you're referring to the Dr. Pepper or Pepsi. If you're referring to the cocaine, yeah, no, that's not legal here. Here, winner of the 24-hour knife maker challenge, buoy challenge, gets bragging rights and a horseshoe nail hook. Seems like a fair trade-off. You get 24 hours to make a knife, and in turn you get basically nothing, except for bragging rights, which we all know is the most important part. I need a stake to bend this around. One of the tricks I've learned making these these bended forge welded hooks is that you want to bend them around something. Otherwise the ends won't match up nicely. It's a real pain in the butt. Come on. Oh, that's stuck. Oh, that's why it's stuck. It's like nailed in there. That would do it. It's tapered and hot. Oh no, what'd I miss? Oh no. I've been chit-chatting. Anything's full of enough caffeine. This is true, dog, not rebar in medieval times. That was well. Sounds normal. I agree. It'd be nice if caffeine worked a little bit better. You can't fire me. I almost had 100 subscribers. Oh, in that case, then I better get back to work. Get that forge running back up again. I know they're expensive, but I think my dream forge would probably be like a 28-inch Centaur or a house-made forge that's like 24 inches wide or so. If I like 24 inches wide and then like 30 or 36 long. And then have that, but have the fire pot off to the side. I know this is super random and has absolutely nothing to do with what we were talking about. But, as I have 13K, got some work to do. Oh, here. So the most total views I've had is, I did one stream, it's actually last week's stream, was 6.2 or 6.3K. Which was pretty nice. And then, I think that's the most total views I've had. I don't know what the most at one time I've had is. Come on. No, I just got me flux sweat. Darn it. I'll be okay, probably. So I have this piece of 1/4 inch. It's bent with the gap. Fluxed it. Now I'm gonna bring it up to welding heat. Send it across, that's good. I have no clue. I have totally lost track of y'all's chit-chatting. Y'all just keep chatting away. Or just text me a summary or something. I'll just go back and watch my whole 3-hour stream. Gonna close it up at about an orangey reddish. Brushing. Fluxing. I wonder if y'all know the answer to this, let me know. But could I like take a bunch of stick rods, like for welding, and like break them up and take the flux off of the outside and use that for forge welding. Like, would that work in theory? Or more importantly, in actuality, would that work? So, I mean, like, it's flux. It should flux the weld, like it fluxes. I mean, it's a weld, it's fluxing. How big is the bigger size to flux off flame rods? Yeah. Like, if I get some more, are they 1032s or whatever? Not 1032s. 1032s? I honestly forget how they're sized. Like, if I get to my welding shop and pick up some stick rods, and they just like scrape the flux off, that should work, right? Yeah, I would just buy flux. Aerospace trained self-esteem. So I just take like grinder shavings and borax and I mix it together. That's how I make my flux, because that's cheap. Just gonna close her up nice and tight. Get a brush, very light flux. Into the fire. We're gonna heat it up. Iron Mountain stuff. Yeah, that stuff's crazy. It's also expensive, at least for my budget, because I am broke. Oh, that's fine sound. That'll be tomorrow's fire. Why have I literally only just heard steel isoflux this piece with Alex's video? I actually learned it from Alex's video and from, I was trying to learn how to forge weld 2 years ago. And I was watching all the videos about it. I was watching Alex Steele, I was watching Black Bear. Black Bear talked about it, and I went, oh, that's nifty. And then Alex talked about it, and I'm like, huh. So I just looked it up. Whew. That is hot. I just forge welded a wire from my wire brush into my piece. Kinda crazy. Speaking of my wire brush, I'm trying to buy a farrier's brush. One of the ones that got like teeth instead of bristles. I found one that's like 20 something bucks on Amazon. I'm thinking about doing that. It's just sort of low on my priority list. If I can get a brush that fits on a broom handle, wire broom handle brush basically, it's a block brush, I can get that for like $7 at Ace. And I currently do not have a roof on my shop. It is just open. Tyrell Knife Works, good channel. I think people that know about assume everyone knows. And people who don't know. Just instead of doing that, get some 3/8 steel cable from the hardware store and make my own brush. Okay. I might do that. Now, where'd my piece go? My one problem with working in coal I guess this is technically charcoal. Is I keep on losing my piece. No, then just to bring this to really stinking hot. Without burn. Oh, that probably melted. Whoops! You'll be fine. Probably. I hope. What we got going on? Get 2 feet and cut into 2-inch sections and make a nice big brush. I'll piece that 2x4. On like the stream. 150. Ah, I jinxed it. Nice and slow and steadily. So I'm thinking about, I want to get one that has more like the more the like rectangular tooth shape or teeth bristles opposed to the round bristles, because I feel like I do a better job at scraping off scale. I'm just not sure how well that would work. There we go, that's the welding heat. Oof, 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 that's not welding, that's not good. Not good. Darn it, it's back. That stupid carpenter beat thing. Maybe I'll get a bug assault rifle. One of those little guns that shoot salt. I'll get one of those. And I'll just keep it in my shop. Alright. If you're wondering is coolest worth the answer is yes. Of course, the answer is always yes. And do I say water shock also? How much force is I do use the water method. The catch is I can't really use the water method in this situation. It's like a crack in it I need to scrape the scale out of. I need to brush it out. In this specific situation. Which is where I think one of this would be really, really handy. Woo! That's a bit too hot. There we go. That looks well to me. What do y'all think? Livestream should be rated R for reverse time to a time before I had. I'm gonna take it. We are froze. You're back. Am I back? Is the stream frozen? I cannot tell. Is the stream frozen? Hello? Are we there? Do you copy? Over. Failure to live stream. Do you copy? Yay, I'm back. I mean, I'm Joseph, but I'm back. Awesome. Let's go. I just got a bit on my back. Not anymore. Hey, lost 80 people, but hey, we're here. Now, if I can get subscribers, that's the important thing. I'm hopeful I can hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Doubtful, but hopeful. If I can do that, I will have a lot. Better thumbs up. Hey, you still hear real ones? Better subscribe. 1,000 by the end of the night. Ooh, if I can hit 1,000 by the end of the night. Hold up, I wonder, can I get another poll going? No. Q&A. Answers will appear in chat messages. You.
We're back.
Night. You. Start. There we go. Gotten. Muchas gracias, brother. Anyway. Can I like slide that off to the side? What? It's for the other 60 something people I have on this thing. Who knows, it might work. It's crazy enough, it just might work.
When I looked at it, it said 18 watts.
Yeah, now it says 80 something. Anyway. I don't really like having this up. I'm gonna take this down.
I think you could like move it.
Yeah, I probably could figure it out, but I'm just going to get rid of Joe. What pole popped up in the middle? It was supposed to be, because I can't. I'm gonna trap it up the pole. Will you help me hit 1,000 subs by the end of the night? But I can't do that. So I put up that in hopes that it would work like a pole. And it didn't.
I'm gonna go try stuff.
Yep, let me know how it works, William. Matthew is just on here. If he hops back on, I'll have him go look at your thing.
Bassett?
Yeah.
He was on my thing.
He's on your thing? Okay. Well, should have known better. My weld just blew apart. Nasty little crack. So I'm gonna try this again. Maybe I'll cook it, I don't know.